Okay, oh, I forgot noise. If I go in and I look at this, I spent a bit of time just tweaking around the nose. I pulled some points around until I was happy. Okay, it didn't look quite right to me. Still have some issues here and there, but yeah. Just gonna go in and do this. Okay, great. And I might even decide to take one of these lines that I'm starting to develop here, and I can take this and kind of twirl around the nose here. So if I went and I grabbed my cut tool, and let's see if I cut down to here, I might find a way to just get rid of some of this extra geo that's flowing across my head. Okay, and then what have I got? I've got this edge here. Let's just do something like this one here. I'm just going to collapse that, so I've still got nice flow. Okay, or a nice-ish flow, whatever somebody's going to go. That's just not very nice. No, we can't have that kind of flow here. Maybe I'll just do that, and boom, I got less geometry. And this gives me a nice, kind of a crisper area right around here. Okay, it gives me a little bit more to play with. And it gives me a little bit of a pull right there, but no one's going to notice. Okay, and then what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start... Ooh, I got lots of history on this side. Let's kill the history. History time. Let's go in and do some things like, here, I'll grab this edge all the way to this edge, or, yeah, let's do that and see what happens. When I go ahead and I hit extrude, and I pull out my extrude, whoop, yep. And I'm just going to grab this and move it over here. These two here, we could just probably go and merge. Boop. Okay. And all I just did was I just held down Shift to get that little magic menu. Magic menu! Okay, great. And I can maybe pull this over here a bit and pull it out. Try to even that up for the chin. Okay, great. And I just keep an eye on that. I wonder if that's getting too far out. Kind of look. Sometimes when I look at the 3/4 view, it looks like I might be pulling that a bit too far out already. So I'm just going to push that back a bit and see what happens. Yay! Okay, and so I'm happy there, and I can build out again. I can keep looking, and maybe this time around when I do it, how about I grab this edge, and I'm just going to grab down to here, grab these 3 edges, or actually, you know what, I'm smoking crack, I forget the way that I normally do this. I'll grab this edge right here, and when I hit extrude, I'll pull this down here, and maybe I'll rotate it around, something like that. See what that looks like in the front view. I'll just pull it down a bit more. Okay. And... okay, good enough. Sorry, this looks funny. Whoop. I always find this woman has a very cat-like face. Cat eyes right in here, and so that just... it had this... that when I had the mask over top, it had an uncomfortable look that made me giggle for a second. I'm just going to take that edge that I pulled down. So I pulled this one down to here, then I take this one here, and I'll go over and I'll hit extrude, and whoop. And I'll just grab the move tool and move that over. Go to the front view. Okay. Awesome. So we got something like this, and I can choose to go a couple different ways here. I might take this edge, and I might just go ahead and hit extrude again, and pull up this way a bit here, and maybe I'll just switch to the rotate tool right away, maybe a bit of the scale tool, bring it down. So we get kind of the jawline. That's what I like to do, is figure out what the jawline is going to look like here, and I'll just make it a bit more random. There. And then I'll go in and I'll just grab this edge. Oh, you bastard! Boop. If I go in and grab this edge, and I just go right-click and edge ring and split, boop. I can go in and start to do that. And I can hit G over here and get this one too. And how many do I need? When I look at this thing here, start pulling this out. Maybe pull this one out a bit. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So this row is going to come down to here. That one's going to come down to maybe there. This one's going to come down over there. Okay, that actually works out almost perfect. And I can split more in if I want to, but I was just kind of looking at how these lines are going to come around and meet up with this. Maybe I might pull this one down here and I might put in one more of these things. Damn it! Right click, oh, you bastard. Edge ring and split. Okay, and I can pull that out this way a bit more and round that out. Very strong cheekbone. There we go. And let's actually look at this from the front view. And maybe I'll go in here and grab some of these vertices. Push those in a bit. And so we're getting the round shape. Okay, good, good, good. And this one we're already in the perspective view. And here I got a face on either side, so if I want to, I can just take this edge and I can hit extrude. Uh-oh. I think I might have hit this thing over here. I'm just going to hit undo for a second. Make sure I can get back here. Edge. And if I go in and I hit extrude, whoop, pull that out a bit. I might just rotator that a bit. Okay, great. I'll hit G and I'll rotate this or pull this out a bit. Not too much. G. We'll see how that goes. So this one here is probably going to line up a bit better with this one. That one comes over this way a little bit, just nudging them around just a tiny bit. Okay, good, good, good. And then I'm just going to grab the append and I'll append here to here, G, here to here. Okay, great. That's filling that area in. And actually, I'm just going to move some of these down this way a little bit. Okay, so they match up. And here to here, G. And then we get here, and I just got to figure out how these are going to break up here. At this stage, actually, that's a bit loud. Whoop. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to grab this and I'll insert an edge loop, say right there. And if I grab this one and this one, I'm going to nudge those around a bit. Okay, just by doing that, I figure that I'll have a nicer match up here when I start extruding out the eye, around the eyes. There we have it. And I'm just looking at the mouth area. What do we have? 7 minutes? Okay, great. What the hell's that? I'll figure that out with a sculpt geometry tool. That's looking all kind of wobbly. And let's just do a little bit of chin action. So if I go in here and I grab this edge, and we go here to the side view, and I use my extrude, down to here, hit G, extrude. I can just kind of come in and get a bit more of the shape. It looks like I kind of missed a bit of that chin. And I'll just hit extrude again. Grab these vertices, pull them over here. These ones, push those in here. I could have inserted an edge loop or something like that, but whatever. And then this one here. And I'm just going to grab that edge again and just hit extrude. Okay, and what's that looking like? We've got something going on here I can work with. And then maybe if I grab, say, this face, let's grab these two and just extrude those down a bit. I'll just grab these vertices. There's too many things around my stinking tool. There. Whoop. Maybe I can actually grab these vertices just there. Okay, great. That feels fine right there. And yeah, I'm thinking I might stop this video right around here, and I'm going to do some work on the forehead. And actually, maybe before I get too involved in that, Maybe I'll just use a bit of Sculpt Geometry tool so I can kind of see these lumpy bits in here. If I find, where did they move this thing? The Sculpt Geometry tool. They moved it under Mesh Tools, and there it is, Sculpt Geometry tool. And I'm just going to make this bigger, and I'm just going to go here to the Relax function first, maybe, and I'll make my brush a bit smaller. Okay, and so I can kind of relax these areas here. And that tries to keep the shape as it's sculpting. See in there, it doesn't know what to do. Okay, but over here maybe it will. Okay. And maybe even up here in the nose area too, that might be doing me some good in there. Okay, and keeping the shape, but relaxing the geo. And, okay. I think that should be good. I'm just checking this out. Okay, good. And let's just go back, and I'm going to actually I'll work on the jaw just a little bit more. Because if I go in here and I grab this edge and I grab all the way down to the jawline, we'll say down to here. And if I hit extrude and I pull this in a bit, got that jawline working out. I'll use append and I'll click on this edge, click on that edge, and hit enter. Okay. And maybe I'll grab this edge down to this edge. And okay, what do we got? Something like that. And I can hit extrude again. Pull it out a bit more. And somewhere in here, I'm going to have to find a spot. Actually, I think I can see it now. I'm just going to append. And if I append like this, come on, there and there, and I hit G, and I append from here to here. Okay, that might be funky, but we'll see. If I go in and I quickly grab this vertex. Okay, so I'm just kind of bringing the jaw under here. And I might just take those edges here. That looks too flat, so if I go in and I'm just going to skip and grab every other one, kind of pull it out a bit and round out the form. Okay, great. And I'll just delete the history. Okay, and this is probably a good time to stop right here. So we kind of worked out the mouth area, and then I'm going to work up the head a bit more. And that'll be the next video.